You know, in the world of cryptocurrency, there's this massive battle going on right now, but it's not one you'll see on the charts or in the headlines. Nope, it's an invisible war fought in milliseconds, and it pits our own messy human psychology against the cold, hard logic of artificial intelligence. So, yeah, let's get into it.
And really, it all boils down to this one big question, right? In this crazy, high-stakes game for crypto profits, who actually comes out on top? Is it our gut instinct, our human intuition, or is it pure, unfeeling machine logic?
To even start to answer that, we've got to look at the human side of the equation. We need to take a peek inside the mind of a crypto trader. And spoiler alert, it can be a pretty chaotic place. And look, this really gets to the core of the issue. A recent review from the National Library of Medicine doesn't pull any punches. They basically say crypto trading is so psychologically challenging that it's a lot like gambling. So this isn't just about making or losing money. It's a battle for your own mental well-being.
And if we break that down, it gets even clearer. Human traders are literally fighting their own brains. We're talking about serious anxiety when the market dips, addiction-like behavior, checking prices every 2 seconds. We get overconfident and take on way too much risk. We blindly follow the herd on social media. And maybe the worst one of all is something called the disposition effect, that gut-wrenching habit of holding on to our losing trades for way too long, hoping they'll turn around, while selling our winners way, way too early.
So the human mind is kind of the problem here. What's the solution? Well, for a lot of people, the answer is simple. Take the human out of the loop completely. And that's where the AI trader comes in.
And this just lays it all out, doesn't it? A human trader gets swept up by fear, by greed, by that feeling of euphoria. An AI bot, it feels nothing. It is completely free from all of that. We humans, we process information one step at a time. An AI can process thousands of data points all at once. It never gets tired, it never gets distracted, it never misses a single detail, and it acts only on cold, hard math, not some gut feeling. I mean, on paper, the AI is just unbeatable.
But hang on a second. What if that's not the whole story? What if the most advanced AIs out there aren't just trying to beat the market? What if they've figured out how to rig the game itself?
And this takes us down the rabbit hole, into a hidden game that's being played on the blockchain, a game that most people never even know exists. It's called MEV, which stands for Maximal Extractable Value.
So what the heck is MEV? Honestly, the easiest way to think about it is like a hidden tax on your transactions. It's all the extra profit that the people who build the blockchain, the miners or validators, can squeeze out. Because they control the order of every transaction, they can see what everyone's trying to do, and they can shuffle things around to benefit themselves.
Here's a perfect, and kind of painful, example of how it works. It's called a front run. So an MEV bot sees you're about to make a big purchase. In a flash, it copies your exact trade, but it offers a slightly higher fee to the validator to cut in front of you in line. So its transaction gets processed first, buying the asset at the current lower price. Then your big order goes through, which pushes the price up. And then what does the bot do? It immediately sells for a guaranteed, risk-free profit. All of this happens in the blink of an eye, and it's all at your expense.
And you might be wondering, okay, so how big of a deal is this really? Well, get this. In 2021 alone, MEV bots and their partners siphoned over $730 million in profit on Ethereum using strategies just like this. This isn't some niche little trick. It's a massive hidden economy humming along right under our noses. But this hidden, quiet game, it turns into an all-out war when there's a crisis. So let's look at what happens when something truly catastrophic goes down, like a major cross-chain bridge getting hacked.
And this quote, wow, it just nails it. A bridge exploit isn't just a hack. It instantly becomes a battlefield. And the biggest winner isn't the person who found the bug. No, the winner is the AI bot that's best at exploiting the chaos that follows.
A bridge exploit basically turns on a chaos machine. All of a sudden, the same token might be worth $1 on one network and just 60 cents on another. You get these massive imbalances from everyone panic selling, and for a few crucial seconds, the price oracles, the systems that feed real-world data to DeFi, they're out of sync. This creates this tiny, golden window where a worthless asset is still priced as if it's valuable. For an MEV bot, this is paradise.
And in this war, you see these different types of players emerge. First, you have the distance players. Think of them as the snipers, quietly focusing on the side effects, like liquidations. Then you've got the direct competitors. These are the frontline soldiers, engaging in these brutal bidding wars, sometimes paying thousands of dollars in fees just to win one transaction. And then, sitting above them all, are the infrastructure players, the validators themselves. They're like the puppet masters, taking bribes from both sides to decide who wins the battle. Okay, so this all sounds pretty dark, doesn't it? This predatory zero-sum game seems like a grim future for AI and crypto, but it doesn't have to be this way. Let's look at another path forward, one that's built around co-owning our digital future.
Yeah, there's a way to move beyond all this extraction and into a world of cooperation.
Networks like Ola's are trying to build this totally different vision. Instead of a handful of players running these predatory bots, their whole model is about co-owned AI. It's a future where every single person can actually own and control their own autonomous AI agents. And you can just imagine these agents cooperating, buying and selling services with each other in an open market. The whole philosophy is really just an extension of crypto's core ideas. Just like you own your keys, own your coins, in this world you own your code, own your destiny.
And that really leaves us with this final massive question. As AI gets smarter and smarter, as it gets woven into the very fabric of our lives, what are we going to build with it? Are we going to build a world of digital predators constantly at war in a zero-sum game? Or are we going to build a future of digital partners working together to create something bigger and better? At the end of the day, that choice is up to us.